The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Cebu authorities burned 10 million pesos worth of marijuana on Saturday. The Freeman reports that some 25,000 fully grown marijuana stalks were destroyed in Sitio Mitol, Cebu City. The Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act orders the immediate destruction of confiscated illegal drugs. However, the police personnel who burned the cannabis stalks were not wearing any protective masks. The National Police told Philstar last year that it's normal for cops to feel dizzy during these kinds of operations. Meanwhile, the municipal government of Pateros is banking on its claim over Fort Bonifacio and Embo barangays to boost its chances of becoming a city. NCR's lone municipality reasserted its claim over the disputed areas after the Supreme Court ruled with finality in favor of Taguig. Now, according to Pateros, they have historical claim over Parcel 4, which includes parts of Fort Bonifacio and Embo barangays. Pateros Town Mayor Ike Ponce admits that they may not be able to match the same benefits provided by Makati. However, earning the rights to these areas could pave the way for Pateros to become a city.
Kung makukuha po namin ang lahat ng mga teritoryong ito na hindi naman po namin kineklaim ng walang basihan, hindi naman po kami nakikiusap kanino man na palakihin ang teritoryo namin, subalit ito po ay kinukuha namin dahil ito po ay talagang amin, palagay ko po ay magiging syudad kami.
Ponce is looking to present evidence for the municipality's claim on Parcel 4 within the year. The town has been gunning to take back Parcel 4 for over 30 years now.
Within the year ay inaasahan ko ba makakapagsimula po kami ng pagpipresenta ng ebidensya. Pero yung pong desisyon doon sa main case, kung sakaling manalo man kami sa Regional Trial Court ay iaapila pa ito sa Court of Appeals at sa Supreme Court, ay hindi ko na po inaasahan na mangyayari sa termino ko.
Meanwhile, DepEd has formed a transition committee tasked to oversee the transfer of 14 public schools from Makati to Taguig. Aside from DepEd personnel, the committee also includes legal officers from both Makati and Taguig. The committee has been ordered to conduct an inventory to determine property ownership in all affected schools. DepEd assured that no school personnel will be retrenched following the turnover and that classes in these schools will begin on time on August 29.
Pagdating sa ating mga eskwelahan, wala naman tayong magiging issue masyado because the school heads and the complete personnel ng lahat ng mga 14 schools will remain the same. So walang madi-displace na mga school personnel natin and the same manner na walang madi-displace na mga learners.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. still watching One News Now, I'm Riza Diaz. Crypto scams are becoming prevalent nowadays. One of the new ones is called the pig butchering scam. Let's find out more in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
What you're seeing here is the start of a common phone scam called pig butchering. It starts with scammers building up their victim's confidence with a pretend romantic relationship. Then they convince the victim to invest in crypto before stealing all their money in one fell swoop. It's hard to believe it works, but if they send enough messages, they eventually find someone lonely enough to take the bait. But what makes the whole scam possible is crypto. The scammers almost always tell their victims to send money using a coin called Tether. The pitch is that it's safe because the coins are always supposed to be worth $1 and you can buy them on legitimate crypto exchanges. But once you send your Tethers off to the scammer, the authorities can't trace it and you can't get it back. One expert I talked to estimated that $10 billion had been lost to crypto romance scams like these. But there's an even darker side to pig butchering. The scammers themselves are often victims of human trafficking in Southeast Asia. They've been tricked into traveling to a different country for a promising job, then they're forced to scam under threat of torture or even death. For my book, Number Go Up, I went to Sihanoukville, a city in southwestern Cambodia, where there are scam compounds with thousands of workers trapped inside, sending spam text messages just like these. One of the most notorious, known as Chinatown, has held as many as 6,000 people. Escapees tell me they were beaten, shocked with batons, starved, and that they even saw others killed. With quotas that some said were $300 a day, Chinatown alone could generate $600 million a year from pig butchering scams like this one.
Now here's a quick look on other stories we're watching. Former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo denied that she promised the removal of BRP Sierra Madre from the Ayungin Show. Arroyo is the latest former chief executive to deny the so-called commitment to tow away the ship, which serves as the country's outpost in the West Philippine Sea. Taxi operators are pushing to raise the flag down rate to 70 pesos, citing the weekly increase in pump prices. Now, other public transportation like jeepneys, UV Express, and provincial buses are expected to follow suit. And LRT1's Roosevelt Station in Quezon City will now be named FPJ Station in honor of the late national artist. Senators Grace Poe, Lito Lapid, and former Senate President Tito Soto will lead the renaming ceremony later today. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.